I wasn't just a teen mom, but I was also living in a sewer and had to fight off rats that were trying to eat me.
Yes, I know. Before I say it, yes, I'm back on this fucking channel, sharing my story. Yes, this one is just as stupid and as over the top as the last one, but I actually did take a look at their channel. They have not uploaded, the channel hasn't uploaded a new video in 3 months, so hopefully they fell off for good, because this shit is just ridiculous, man. These stories just come from, nowhere, and I think they have, spare separate channels, but they're not doing any good either, so don't even bother to check that shit out. Alright, hey, by the way, I'm sorry for no face cam again. I've just been kind of tired. I promise I'll do that next time. But anyways, this girl, she gets kidnapped or something. Well, almost gets kidnapped, but okay. What unfortunately happens is she ends up having to live in a sewer after she almost gets caught. I don't know what for. I really do not know the story very well, but anyways, let's just get back into it. This is going to be interesting, I guess.
And let me tell you the full story of how I ended up living in Mexico City's sewer system, even though I was only 15. I grew up middle class in Mexico City.
I would say shit like this doesn't even happen in third world countries. It also happens in the United States. For example, Portland, Oregon, New York, fucking California, dude. That place is full of homeless people.
And my life was rather boring until I had my first fashion photo shoot. There was this well-dressed guy who came up to me telling me I was cute. He even asked me out to a bar, but I told him I was only 15 and my dad would never allow me to go out at night because of all the gangs and drug cartels in our country. He ended up giving me his number anyway and walked off again. Then my manager came over saying, "Stay away from that guy. His dad is a high-ranking cartel member and he only comes to these fashion shoots to pick up pretty girls." Had I been smart, I would have listened to his advice, but I just couldn't get the guy out of my head.
Okay, there is no way that guy isn't a child predator. Are you fucking kidding me right now, dude?
The fact that his dad was in a cartel only made him more exciting.
Wait, how though? What the fuck?
In expensive mansions and building
that is
our
bullshit.
Own drug cartel together.
Straight up bullshit. This is not GTA, you dumbass.
Wife of a drug cartel boss.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
His name was Armando.
Holy shit, you know what I just realized? Every single one of these characters is white as snow, and this is supposed to take place in Mexico, dude. How?
I dated him for months, and it was just as I had imagined it.
This story is bullshit. Armando over here looks like BJ Blazkowicz from Wolfenstein.
He drove me through the city in sports cars, and I knew I had to fear no one when I was next to him. Not even the police. Because the police is super corrupt in Mexico. For example, one time a drunk guy at a party made fun of my boyfriend Armando. But when his friends told—
Dude, how the fuck does this take place in Mexico? Literally everyone there is white as—
whose son Armando was, the guy jumped on his knees and begged him for mercy, crying and embarrassing himself. And I guess it worked, because Armando let him go again. That's why he had so much confidence. No one could touch him. But one day he picked me up at my home and my dad asked him who he was. Armando responded, "I'm your daughter's boyfriend." "Ha, not in a million years. I can tell what kind of guy you are."
Holy shit, he already fucking knew? Dude, the dad could have solved this fucking problem forever ago.
That's when Dad took me by my arm and dragged me back into the house. I saw Armando coming at my dad from behind, but I waved him off because I didn't want anyone to get hurt. I was in love though, so the next day after school, I ran away and started living with Armando.
And your dad never thought to call the cops. What the fuck?
He was living in a big apartment and spent so much money on me that I was convinced he was serious about us. But one night, we and his friends went to a bar and I made a mistake. I got a bit drunk and told Armando that one of his friends looked super cute.
Congratulations, you're a slut.
He freaked out and told me that I should then go date that guy instead of him. I immediately apologized and said I'd only been joking. But afterward, it was never the same again between us. He came—
Oh shit, I can see where this is going, everybody. I see what's happening.
I was so petrified of losing him that I made him impregnate me. I did it by lying to him and saying I was on the pill. I thought if we had a child, he'd fall back in love with me. I said, "I know things have been difficult between us lately, but look what I just found out." I showed him the pregnancy test, hoping he'd be happy about it, but he looked dead in the eyes. "Aren't you happy?" This wasn't part of my plans. His reaction made me so nervous. Had he already been planning on leaving me? We went to bed, but I couldn't fall asleep. I was too worried. Then in the middle of the night,
Okay, all jokes aside, this is actually pretty depressing.
he stood up, took his phone, and left the room. I secretly followed him to the balcony and heard him say, "I need you to get rid of her. It will be an easy job. I'll just bring her to your home tomorrow morning." I ran back to the bedroom, petrified. I had to get out of here. So I stood up early, around 5 a.m., trying to escape. But Armando somehow noticed it and said, "Where are you going?" "Oh, just to the bathroom. I think the baby woke me up." "Okay, and by the way, I'll later visit a friend. You should come with us." "Oh, that sounds fantastic, but, it's my aunt's birthday today." "That's fine, no problem. We'll visit your aunt first, and afterward go to my friend." What the frick? This psycho really wanted me dead.
Oh my goodness, what the frick? Maybe I should have listened to my dad before running away for several months at a time. Oh gosh, oh shucks.
I went to the bathroom and turned on the shower. I wanted to make Armando believe I was showering so I had enough time to escape. Then I left the bathroom and went to the front door. But right when I pushed on the handle, I heard Armando say, "Where are you going?" "What, me? I'm just going outside to get some exercise." "Without shoes? And why did you leave the shower on?" I had no excuses left and just ran outside to the elevator. Armando didn't follow me. I guess he was scared I'd scream and get the neighbors' attention. Instead, he just stared in my eyes while I waited for the elevator. It was so scary. Afterward, I immediately went back to my dad's house. I was crying when he opened the door. I felt so bad for running away, but he immediately took me in his arms, and I knew he still loved me. I told him that Armando's dad was a high-ranking member of a cartel, and that he wanted me dead now because I was carrying his baby. My dad responded, "Don't worry, I know a place where you can hide." He walked me to the street in front of our house, opened a manhole cover, and said, "Go in."
Man, fuck you, Dad. I'm not getting in the sewer. What the hell? Can't you just, call the cops or something? Oh, wait, they're too corrupt. I forgot. Yeah, it's Mexico.
"There before someone sees you. Quick, I'll bring you food later." I climbed to the bottom, and the smell was so bad I started crying.
Kids, don't run away from your parents, or else you'll end up like this bitch.
It was wet, stinky, and dirty. I waited for 12 hours until my dad finally came down to bring me food. "What took you so long? I hate this place." "You don't understand. Your lovely boyfriend Armando paid me a visit today. He and his buddies searched the whole house for you. It's best if you stay down here for a few months until things cool down." "A few months? Are you nuts?"
Yeah, Dad, what the fuck? What the fuck's wrong with you? Even though this is all technically her fault, and she should have just listened to her fucking dad.
"There isn't even a toilet down here."
"That's why I brought you diapers."
Imagine shit could not get worse for this poor girl. It is entirely her fault. She gotta live in the fucking sewer for 3 months or some shit. There's no toilet. There's rats that eat you alive. She's exposed to several diseases what was diseases? Oh yeah, rabies, gonorrhea, syphilis. And, streptococcus, I guess. I mean, mostly little kids get that, but fuck this shit.
My dad also brought me water canisters, food, a camping mat, and a walkie-talkie. It wasn't the life of my dreams, but at least I was safe.
Not safe from the rats, that's for sure. Oh yeah, and you're also covered in people's shit.
And it also gave me time to reflect on all the dumb decisions I'd made. Later that day, I called my dad, apologized for running away, and thanked him for letting me come back. He only responded,
"Don't worry, sweetie. I'll always be there for you."
Then I fell asleep, but after a few hours, I felt a tickling on my toe. Ah! A freaking rat! And it wanted to eat my foot. That was my life until 3 weeks later when my dad organized me a way to escape Mexico.
3 fucking weeks, my guy? 3? Not just 1, but 3 weeks. You lived in actual shit. You lived in actual shit for 3 weeks. Personally, I would have been dead on day 1. Bro, if I was trapped in the sewer and it was impossible, just near impossible for me to find a way out. If I got killed, if I tried to escape or whatever, peace out. You would never see me again. But anyways, yeah, at least she escaped. Hopefully legally. Hopefully she's not an illegal immigrant. But anyways, yeah, she escapes. We got somewhat of a happy ending. I don't know how the fuck she survived, but anyways, yeah, that's great. I'm not gonna do another reaction on one of these weird ass anime stories. I call them anime stories because like the art is kind of like anime. Like I can tell like the style and shit. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe as always, and I'll see you guys some other time.